Hi everybody, I'm Mike. This is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and today we're going to take a little behind-the-scenes look at the range segments of an interview that I did with a reporter from Voice of America. Stick around. While we may not learn anything from this, I think it's a little interesting. Shortly before Halloween, a reporter from Voice of America reached out to me via Facebook Messenger. He'd found me through my comments on the 2A Rally's Facebook page on some of the posts they'd been making. He asked if I'd be interested in doing some interviews for a piece he was producing on responsible gun owners. Since I'm always one who says we should be good ambassadors for the hobby, I decided that this was my opportunity to, in fact, be a good ambassador. So, of course, I said yes. He came out to my home range here at the Minerva Sportsman's Club in Minerva, Ohio, on Halloween 2019, and we braved the rain to shoot some range segments. My buddies Jason and Nate from Spoon's Tactical LLC here at Minerva came and we did some shooting, and they did a little bit of interviews too. So let's take a look at some of the range video. By the way, this is video that Jason shot with his cell phone while the reporter and I were out there getting soaked. As you can see, it was coming down pretty hard. This was good weather for ducks. We started doing a little bit of shooting with my AR-15 pistol. We were shooting at some 3-liter pop bottles, and we didn't get it on this camera, but some shaving cream as well. That white stuff you see on the bank there is shaving cream. It blows up pretty good. We shot some vegetables and stuff and targets. After the AR, I switched to my KS-47 and Sightmark Wolfhound because the Wolfhound is a waterproof optic and I didn't want to ruin anything else. Shot a variety of targets, different bowling pins and my new bold knockdown targets, steel targets. That's a gourd right there I shot the heck out of. The paper targets, you know, pretty much anything that was down there, we were shooting at it. He took a lot of different footage from a lot of different angles. He got, I think, what's probably going to be some pretty cool shots of smoke and steam coming off of the rifle and the pistol and the rifle at work and whatnot. So we'll see how that looks in the final edit. Just by looking at his camera screens here, I think he's getting some really good shots. Stuff that, you know, I've never been able to get before because I work alone. I don't really have a cameraman, so it's hard to set those shots up with a tripod, you know. After the rifle stuff, we transitioned to using the handguns, and here I am shooting my Glock 26. You'll see the concussion from the muzzle blast knocking water off of the canopy every time I fire. I thought that was pretty cool. So did some more target shooting with the pistol, and afterwards I did what I think any responsible and gun owner and good ambassador would do. Since this guy had never shot a handgun before, I gave him an impromptu lesson on gun safety and how to fire a handgun real quick and turn him loose. And as it turns out, yeah, he had some newbie mistakes. He had a flinch here, you'll see, and whatnot, but you know, I put my TX-22 in his hands, and he was hitting the target in the shoot and see target there every time. He kept it in the hit zone. So, you know, he's a natural. If he decides he likes it, which it looked like he was having fun, if he decides he likes it and keeps going, well, maybe we'll have another shooter in the sport, right? So after this, the range, again, we went to the clubhouse and did some interviews and stuff. And then on the 2nd, he met me in D.C. His offices are just right down the road from the Capitol. Anyhow, he met me in D.C. and we did some interviews. And, you know, he shot some footage of me reacting to the speakers and talking to people and whatnot. And then he walked around and shot some more footage of the rally. So, yeah, we'll see how it turns out when he edits everything together. I suspect it's going to be a pretty good positive piece. I've looked up some of his work that he's done on other topics, and you can't tell a bias at all. As a matter of fact, he doesn't speak at all during his pieces. He only allows the subject to speak and tell their story. So I suspect that it's going to be non-biased, because I can't find any bias in his edits on anything. And that's all I can ask for, is give me a shot to tell our story. As soon as it goes live, I'll make sure to share the links here with you guys, and you can check it out if you like. So I'm Mike, and this is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews. That's what happened on Halloween in the rain. It was neat. I would probably do it again. If you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a patron on my Patreon account. Every little bit helps. And as always, come on back. While we may not have learned anything on this one, I sure hope you will on the next. Thanks.